tryna live the life of a dawn. Like, man, fuck that little ice on your arm. Everybody wanna know who that is. Tryna do it big across the atlas. Shows all over where it seems timeless. Cause I've been dreaming about this shit. So I just close my eyes, open my mind, and just float to the sky. Thinking about life lows and highs and why I'm still here to flow so wide. So, I don't know, just smoke the best stroke and let the time go fly and go by, yeah. While my dreams keep my mind flying. Dirty wine, she got up on me and dirty from behind, looking at me like you got a dirty mind. Yeah, I know when the club dirty high, so clean, so supreme, on the scene with a chick so thick, looking so mean.
Mic check. If you seeing me right now, that means it's 6 p.m. on the East Coast.
Turn on my snare.
3 p.m. on the West Coast.
I can't hear my snare.
Whatever time it is in Canada. And wherever else our listeners listening from, it's that time of the day where it's the DumbFreshRadio show each and every Wednesday at this same time. Of course, I got roll on me a whole bunch of people. It's a bunch of different people to name. But I got my man Dom OG.
You already, we live.
Light skin shorty.
We live. Long hair.
That's Ashley Janelle.
Correction, he rolled with me.
And then Ashley
Janelle.
Oh, that's her sexy name. Ashley.
Check her clear the voice and shit.
People get a leather coat and don't know how to act.
Right.
I could lose the leather coat.
And of course, I got
voice real quick.
the hottest and youngest DJ on the East Coast right now.
Youngest?
I don't think he got his drop set up. It's usually like DJ J.
Youngest? Ninja, you look 30.
He ain't but like 13 though, so I don't know how we have him DJing, but it's cool. DJ
In the school night?
DJ J is rolling with us. Fresh off of his Fillmore debut at the weekend at the Nike Nando show. Shout out to them and the show that went on. Y'all hosted that thing. Y'all did.
It was a good time. I had a good time.
I heard.
A great time. Shout
out
to Cuba Libre, man.
What does that mean?
That I heard it was a good show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. David A. Cuba
Libre.
Shout out to everybody that performed with Nando.
Okay. Truth.
Yeah, they did a good.
Nando killed that.
Yeah,
was it lyricist?
A couple of good collabos. Flex, they did a good job. They came together. He put on a good show.
We got a dope show today. We got a bunch of news. Who broke up with who pulled the gun out on who. But first, we're going to talk about something that's funny with the guru. If you didn't know, they just put out a list of the 10 worst customer service.
10 worst customer service retailers in the U.S.
And we're going to shock you with who's on that list.
All right, so a couple of these from down south that we probably not too familiar with.
The Piggly Wiggly on that?
Is it Walmart? Is Walmart one of them?
I don't know.
Is the Piggly Wiggly on the list?
All right.
Give us the list.
All right, so number 10. Coming in number 10 with a score of 77 was Winn-Dixie, mainly found in like your southern states.
Yeah, Southern, yeah, Winn-Dixie. It's like the up north food line.
You know, you get pig feet and bag chips, $2.99.
Fat
bag with a bottle of water, you know. All right, coming in number 9, Super Value Incorporated.
That's down south also.
All right, at number 8. At number 8, Gap Incorporated.
Yes.
Gap.
Worst customer service.
Yes, because they racist.
I was about to say, is it because they're racist? They don't make
mic
clothes?
on? I can't hear myself.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
My bad.
I got you.
I can't either.
I can hear you.
Gap, that stands for gay and proud. They should have been number 8.
So they came in number 8. I mean, that shocked me because I figure every time I go to Gap, I see a smiling face. I don't get it.
That's because they're gay.
You know what I mean?
Gay people always smiling.
Because they had LL Cool J do the commercial.
Okay.
Who's number 7? Lucky number 7.
Number 7, Best Buy Company Incorporated.
Good.
Best Buy.
Because the Geek Squad is never geeky.
Never. They don't know anything.
They don't know anything. They always pass you to the next person.
But they tell you what the software says. Like, yeah.
Number 6 might not change when you shop and buy your groceries, but it was Safeway.
I don't go in Safeway.
I do. I go into this new
Safeway is like that.
Safeway
I go to Safeway.
It's really nice at Starbucks.
I go to Save a Lot.
Anybody else shop at like 2 o'clock in the morning?
I do.
I shop at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
3 o'clock when I get off work.
Hold on, I got this. I do.
They got the fresh stuff.
Walmart live.
Fresh stuff come out.
I go to Wally World 2 o'clock in the morning.
Wally.
You want to go to Wally World? Shout out to New Orleans Bounce.
Sex toys at Wally's World. They sell sex toys at Wally World?
Whoa.
It sounds like they
It's a lot of things that you can turn into sex toys. Cucumbers.
So.
Carrots.
Eggplants.
Shout out to the eggplant emoji.
Radishes.
Eggplant emoji.
Coming in at number 5 was Macy's. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
But Macy's doesn't help you. They just check you out. I've never been once like helped to find stuff in Macy's.
Did you ever ask?
I shouldn't have to. That's
What do you mean?
He shouldn't have tea.
Okay.
That's why they
All right. Now it's a double standard because if you don't ask and you walk in with that mind, I know what I want. You get upset because they didn't ask you.
No, I get upset if you should at least ask. If I walk in, I should get some type of greeting. I mean, hey, how are you, sir? Can I help you?
But then
according to what I was always told, it's always asking you shall receive.
Mm-hmm. So, now if they walk,
that's because you messing with the wrong girls.
If they ask you every 5 minutes and follow you around the store, now you mad because they're annoying you.
So,
I like that. Think I'm stealing because usually 78 out of 82 times I am.
All right, moving on. Anyway, number 4, even though they're popping up all over the place, was Walgreens.
I've never been helped in Walgreens either. Came in there on a late night just trying to get a Plan B pill and they wouldn't help me.
Coming in number 3 was CVS CVS pharmacies.
Does anybody know what that stands for?
No. Look
current virus situations. I don't know.
Current virus situations? Wow.
I don't know.
We're here for all your current virus.
No. Current vag situation.
Oh no, current.
Are you feeling a little yeasty today?
Are you feeling
right?
yeasty today?
You feel a little yeasty today?
Is it rising? Is your yeast rising?
Customer value store.
Customer value.
Sherman went it down. All the white guys.
Yes.
You know, white people know that type of stuff. That's why we keep Sherman around.
Man cheated. He Googled that shit. Google's one hell of a tool.
Google's one hell of a drug. All right, number 2.
All right, number 2 was Rite Aid Corporation.
Wow.
Good.
I didn't even know Rite Aid still existed. I've seen like one every like 3 states.
Like Rite Aid is the place.
Rite Aid is
it's like
popping.
1,000
Rite Aid
of
is
them.
like Walmart. Like
Rite Aid is the big
CVS.
brother to CVS.
Right.
It's like
CVS
1,000 of them
Walgreens
in
don't have it,
Baltimore.
Rite Aid got it.
You said like 1,000
Like
of them in
1,000
Baltimore?
of them in Baltimore.
It is.
See,
It
it's
is.
like one every 2 counties in PG County.
All right. And number 1, drum roll.
Worst customer service in the United States of America.
Your mother's house.
Walmart stores
That
incorporated.
did we already know. Because Walmart hires people like Ashley Janelle.
I've never worked
Them
at
ratchet,
Walmart,
them ratchet,
and I'm
them
not ratchet.
young ladies.
Ratchet.
I'm not
Ooh, you
ratchet.
ratchet.
I got a question.
Is it just?
Go ahead.
Can we name like the worst top 10 customer services in like our area, like Baltimore, DC,
Let's
PG
not.
County?
Let's not put
Can we
anybody
do
out
that?
there. Let's not.
Okay.
Moving on.
I'm sorry.
I'm really shocked that Walmart's not being number
I
1.
did, 'cause
Everybody
I'm not-
shops at Walmart, so I'm assuming everybody.
Where's your customer service in Walmart? It doesn't mean it's you got
Most of the time you don't need it though. See,
not.
that's the
What?
double standard. You
Yo,
don't
you
need
ever
it.
stood in the aisle looking for something or waiting? You be like, y'all
Actually,
wish
you know what?
somebody would come help me.
I take that back. That's the complaint.
Exactly.
Why the hell is
No,
there?
no, no,
why the
no.
hell is there 50,000 cash
Walmart
registers?
blue shirts.
No, cash registers.
It's 4 cash registers with 1,000 people in the
You
store.
are
No,
so
it's,
aggressive.
It's 15,000 cash registers.
Fingers
and 4
strong
people
as hell
working
over there.
4 cash registers.
And it's always a handicapped person handing out the stickers.
Thank you.
Then why I gotta get my receipt? Why I gotta get my receipt checked on the way out?
Have a good day.
Y'all know Kite used to hand out the stickers at Walmart.
He used to have all the smiley faces.
Don't judge me. Think you put
Roll
something
back
on
the
Walmart.
prices, face.
So we
have a
got some
great
celebrity
rollback day.
guys. We got some celebrity breakups that happened since you last seen us, and we want to let Ashley Janelle drop them jewels on you about who just broke up with who.
I'm really heartbroken about these breakups right here.
I'm not, because one of
not.
them I feel like shouldn't have happened. I'll get to that one.
Who?
One of
I-
them.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
I'm heartbroken about Paula Patton and Robin.
That's
Thicke.
the one.
Yes.
No.
I'm all for interracial relationships, except if the white guy's got a bad black chick, and he had a bad black chick.
He did. I'm upset because just last year they were doing interviews about how come their relationship has been so successful. But I feel like it's just no hope in Hollywood for love.
Let me tell you something. What was the movie that she did?
With Denzel?
No. it
The
was
last one.
The
Out of
last
Out.
one. No.
About last night.
She wasn't in about.
She wasn't
Last
about
Yes,
last
she
night.
was.
No, she
Paula
wasn't.
Patton is
I'm
in
talking
About
about the
Last
one.
Baggage
I'm
claim.
talking about the one.
Paula
with,
Patton is in About Last
I
Night.
don't know. Okay.
No, after Baggage Claim, it had Terrence from 106 and Park in it.
Paula Patton.
That movie old
Okay.
as
I don't know.
All right.
Remember, she was on awards and she was like,
Yeah, she was.
Okay.
She was. She was a little under the little.
they was swinging anyway.
Hey, but if you didn't know, she is in About Last Night.
But
All
you
right,
know what?
well,
Robin
yes.
Thicke he's been kind of off track with
Oh,
it.
she
Like
is in
that
About Last
performance he had with Miley Cyrus. They're saying like things like
I
that.
thought they said he grabbed some chick butt.
I
at the
was gonna
club.
get to it.
Go
No,
ahead.
listen. He is photographed taking a picture with this 21-year-old blonde chick, and
She got fired.
listen, there's a mirror behind them taking this picture. They don't realize it. And in the mirror, it looks like he's just taking a regular picture with his arm around her. His hand is all the way up her dress, getting a
I heard he was
full-fledged-
touching the.
Hey, but that's the purpose
He's
of
getting
That's
that-
the part of taking pictures with chicks in the
swingers.
club.
I say, that's the-
You
I
don't
get to touch
stick
the
your
cooch.
hand
They're
up the
swingers
dress.
anyway.
She might have had a wedgie and she was like, in the picture, can you get that for me? He was like, all right, I got you.
And
Listen.
the girls all like, I'm happy they broke up. Now I really feel like I can have a chance with this
Well,
guy.
yeah, she got fired for that. And then she was in photos with Floyd Mayweather. And she's ugly.
And
Who?
The chick.
She's not the easiest on eyes. I
ugly.
won't call her ugly.
Oh,
but
well, she upgraded from
I'm hurt.
Robin Thicke to Floyd Mayweather.
I had hope.
I was all for it because I used to be jealous that Paula was with him because I didn't have the singing skills that he had. So now that she broke up, she got time for somebody like that.
Yeah, so he actually,
You're not gonna talk
when she
like you
called
got a
him
chance,
on
though.
Friday, she called him on Friday and told him, I want to get a divorce. I want us to separate. He flew to Vancouver out there in Canada where she was at filming or doing a photo shoot or something, tried to mend their relationship. He canceled some of his performances on his
He lost
tour.
money. He lose money on
Already
these
trying to
hoes.
mend the relationship, but
He lost
let
money.
him-
Still
he's
getting a divorce. He's gonna lose more money.
He's canceled several shows just to mend their relationship, and they didn't work it
I
out.
got
They
breaking
announced
news though.
on
Guess who
Monday.
else just broke up that nobody else probably knew about?
Who?
John Mayer and Katy Perry. And I'm gonna tell you why the
So?
formula that they broke up. Listen,
They were together?
when the chick start
So?
making more money than the guy, that's when they always break up. Notice Paula Patton, Robin Thicke, Keisha Cole, Boobie Gibson, Katy Perry, John Mayer.
All
When
right.
you start making less money than the person you dating, that's when they get you out of there.
Katy Perry, John Mayer does not go in the same conversation as Paula Patton and Robert
I mean,
Thicke.
I get what
I
you're
don't
saying
think-
about that. I agree with what you're saying.
Why do you think Jay-Z and Beyonce still together?
They're built? They are.
Because
You're right.
Jay had more money at one time, and now Beyonce's on her little rise.
She's
but-
on her rise, but she still don't have Jay-Z.
Yeah, she don't got
money.
Jay-Z.
Yes,
don't
she
have-
do.
Yes, she do.
Beyonce's on the
She
way.
is not
Yo, listen,
crazy.
listen,
I mean,
listen,
all right, I want to
Y'all
get
crazy.
to
Yo,
it.
listen,
I get it
She
to
is
you.
not
Right.
close
They
to half a
just
billion
said, they
yet.
just said that Beyonce is on her way to being the most paid celebrity in history. She's been past Jay-Z
About to
money.
say, what are you
She
talking
got
about?
50 million. She got 50 million for Pepsi.
Okay, we'll see.
I give you that. You're right.
So
you're
she's
right.
past Diddy
But
now.
Diddy just got revoked. What
does
do you
that
mean? What do you mean?
Is she past Diddy?
No, she
Yes.
she
You said
sold
she's
out.
the most paid celebrity. Like you're
So
paying
what does that
them-
mean?
She's
That
past
she's the
Diddy.
most paid celebrity
past
in
Diddy.
history. She's past Diddy.
All right.
It ain't that
I gotta
hard
see
to
the
get
list.
past Diddy.
I gotta see the list.
But I will say this though. Shout out to
Diddy was
Robert.
about to be a billionaire.
I will say shout out to Robert Thicke for trying to get his girl back though. I mean, much respect. A lot of dudes won't do that. Some dudes just cut their losses.
All right.
But he's really in love with her. They've been high school sweethearts.
All right.
So-
So well.
I
Oh,
mean,
now
Guess
you
who else
upset.
broke up?
Nah, you upset.
Guess who else broke up
who
though?
else broke up?
headphones to
Me and Billie Jean.
You and
Not
Billie
even
Jean.
close.
Me and Billie Jean broke up.
Not even
Because
close.
Billie Jean was not my girl. She was just a lover who said the kid was mine.
What?
What? So you single?
You just slaughtered.
Y'all
that
didn't know
Michael
Billie
Jackson
Jean?
song.
Yo, listen. Hold on. That
Slaughtered
never
it.
crossed your mind who Billie Jean was though?
Kids.
Billie Jean.
I always wanted to know who Billie Jean was.
All
All right, Ashley, keep giving up some more juicy.
Okay, so
Gossip.
in other news, we have Amanda Bynes. Apparently, she's been going through some things, trying to get her life back together, and she blames her schizophrenia and drug use on her making the comment about wanting Drizzy Drake to murder that
Hurt
vajayjay.
me, choke me, choke me.
She told Drake she wanted him to, quote unquote, murder my vagina.
That's a 187.
He
You go to
probably-
jail
And
in
she
33
is mortified at herself for saying those things, and she came
I
back.
think
probably
Drake is,
turned her
But I
down.
think Drake
That's
is the
probably
wrong
why.
person to ask to
Man.
murder anything because he would be like,
he
no, you
probably
don't have
sing
to
to
do
that
that.
vajayjay.
No, he
probably-
like, yeah.
He
He
won't
made
probably
love.
murder
He
it.
probably hit it. She said it wasn't all that, so that she probably can't.
Drake
do
is in a
afterwards.
lot of people, and he said it was magic. He looks like the type to make love.
He did not and will not murder that.
He will not
vajayjay.
murder anybody.
Anyway, more important news: we have Aaron Hernandez, former Patriots player, who has been locked up. And apparently, while he's been locked up, he's been kept separated. From the mainstream
Population in jail.
population. And they let him out free to do like a little walk around.
And he got into a fight.
And he got into an altercation with somebody that's been messing with him this entire time. And apparently he beat the brakes off of this. And
First of all, Aaron Hernandez is 6'5",
he is
like
a big,
240.
he is a big
tight end.
nigga.
I said he's a
And
former NFL player.
Who would
He
try
better
Aaron
be
Hernandez?
about it.
Whoops, my man. Okay, I've seen some photos, and he
Dude was just probably trying to play football with him. And Aaron Hernandez wasn't with him.
had no remorse.
He was like, yo, you play center.
Apparently, they said they had been going back and forth all day, and I think
Yo,
it
you
was
was
kind
a-
of set up
you was
that they
some
were able
Trash.
to
He
be
probably
in
was
the
telling
same
Aaron
place at the
Hernandez he
same
was some
time.
trash when he played for the Patriots. And he's like, yo, I got a ring.
No.
But that's what's up. That's what we got from Ash. So what I'm gonna tell y'all about, I got the top 10 movies for last week. And they go as following. Number 1, the Lego movie, making $31 million. Coming in number 2, 3 Days to Kill. That's what's that? Not Russell Crowe. What's the dude's name?
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner from
Kevin Costner, oh my gosh.
Bodyguard. $12 million. Pompeii, $10 million. RoboCop, $4 million. Number 5, The Monuments Men, with $7 million. Kevin Hart's new movie about last night made $7 million. Then Kevin Hart comes again at number 7 with $4 million. Frozen, number 8, still on the countdown. Endless Love at number 9. A Winner's Tale, Lone Survivors outside the top 10 at 11. Kevin Hart at 6 and 7. I heard mixed reviews about it last night. It didn't do as well as Ride Along.
It was a good movie. Man.
To me, RoboCop was cool. I mean, they changed it from the original, but I mean, this countdown was really full of a lot of '80s remakes. So I don't know if anybody's got any original movies coming out anytime soon.
I don't know, but Ride Along was funny to me.
It was okay.
I saw it on bootleg.
Shout out to
Charlamagne
Charlamagne the God with the little quick little.
They're doing a sequel,
right.
so I mean, it had to be some kind of.
It was.
good.
I mean, it was.
I mean,
cool,
it clearly was a sequel coming. It was a cliffhanger ending. If you didn't see it yet.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay. Go see it. Watch it on bootleg.
I think Ice Cube is funny.
I don't.
I feel like
I miss the old Ice Cube.
He's
Like
angry. I
miss Boys in the Hood Ice Cube.
We're not gonna get him back.
That was my favorite.
We're not
Cube
gonna get him
there.
back.
All right.
I feel like Kevin was kind of trying a little bit too much in this one. Like he was still funny in Ride Along.
Yo, he's trying.
But he was
in every
funnier
movie to me.
in About Last Night.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have to go see
was
About
funny
Last
about-
Night.
He was really funny.
Well, he
Very
said he
funny.
was playing a grown man in About Last Night, so maybe that's why he was funnier.
Okay.
All right.
Bounty
Go
Bunch.
over what's up in the sports and politics this week.
Well, I will say, outside of just NBA scores and NCAA going on,
Shout out to Duke.
this week
Did you say shout out to what?
Duke.
Oh.
for
beating
taking that
Syracuse.
L,
I thought you
taking
said
that L to
something
my
else.
Tar Heels. Shout out to Duke. Good job, Duke. No, but I know we paid attention to media. That today, the first openly gay player. Excuse me, not today.
I was about to say that was like 2 weeks ago.
The first openly gay player
Jason
actually took the floor. Jason Collins for the Brooklyn Nets.
Not saying that
So-
any other gay people haven't played in NBA. They just ain't tell us.
So, off the top of your head, he came out with a number 98 jersey. That's his that's the jersey he's gonna wear to show respect to the 1998 gay student on a college campus was beaten, killed to death. Anyway,
Why did you laugh when you said that?
huh?
Huh?
He really
What do you
did
mean
like
I'm
laugh.
You
Like,
laugh, yo. You going to hell for that?
Because I said what?
Just know you're going to hell, but go ahead.
All right. Anyway, so his jersey was a top-selling jersey, this NBA jersey this week.
That's what's up.
Guess at how much this jersey is being sold for?
Are we talking about the champion one? Or
100
the
racks.
Nike?
Authentic.
The authentic?
69.
100 racks.
Replica.
What if they made the 69?
That's
Right.
actually how
thinking
much the
that.
replica is going for.
69.95?
$69.95.
Oh, right.
All right, but the authentic jersey is selling at $250,
And a bunch of gay people wrote it.
and it was a top
It's some
selling
dudes
jersey.
making that into a jersey dress right now.
I would
Jason.
I would say so myself.
Hey,
That was funny.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Jason.
Look. Excuse my language. Be like, yes, fuck it up, bitch. Yeah.
Yo, guess how many more gay people will be courtside at Brooklyn Nets game? Jay-Z just lost his seat to
interesting-
Elton John.
Interesting-
Elton John will be courtside at all Nets games.
Interestingly enough, the Lakers sold out when the
Look,
Brooklyn Nets came
The
to
gay
play.
community was in the building. They with it. So we got Michael Sanders about to be in the NFL, hopefully.
Right.
And then
They
Jason
grounded
Collins.
him. They graded him as a fifth to sixth round pick.
He's going to go, yeah.
So did y'all see the World Star video with your boy at the combine this year?
Michael
Sands
Yeah, we seen it.
walking around with the Woodrow.
Oh, I ain't see all that. I just
Right.
watched the ball over. You going, look, hold on. This kite's going elsewhere.
All right.
But his combine numbers weren't that impressive. But again, nobody was really grading him. I mean, to me, numbers don't tell everything. I look at film, and film, Shorty was a beast. Like, you don't
Yes.
become co-defensive player in the
Yes.
SEC without doing. Because the SEC to me is like NFL junior. So, I mean, he chased around Johnny Manziel, and he did good. So, hopefully he gets a chance, and not just because he was gay, but because I think he's a good player. My team needs a defensive end, so I would take him.
I bet you would take
Anyway, moving on. Also in news, I don't know if you guys paid attention to your national news, but Girl Scouts in Colorado was selling cookies outside of a weed dispensary.
Smart
and
idea.
They probably sold out.
Listen,
Everybody
I would've
What, did
bought
they
at
sell them
least-
Samoa cookies? Because those are the best ones.
they were forcefully
Yeah, those are
removed
the
from the
good
premises by Colorado State troopers.
That is kind of weird, though, some little girls outside of the cracks.
Why is it women? Why is it weird?
Hey, get away from here. You don't belong here.
Because there's little where was
You
the
got
troop
weed
master?
and you
First
got
of all,
little
where was
girls.
the troop master? If that was your daughter selling cookies outside the weed house, you would have had a problem, yeah.
No, I would not. Want to know why?
Outside the weed house.
It's
Yo,
not the
probably in
weed
there.
house. It's a dispensary. It's a marijuana dispensary. Total difference.
You probably in there smoking. Like, I don't care.
No, but what
At
was
least I know
the
what she's
issue?
at.
What was the issue with?
Shouldn't have little
Well-
kids close to weed. That's the issue.
First of all,
Okay.
you can't be contradictory. That is by far the most brilliant entrepreneur idea I've ever heard in my
okay.
life.
Don't
Right
you-
now, how about this? Right now, if they walked in with Girl Scout cookies, everybody here would get some. So to take it to outside
no.
of a
I get where
marijuana
you're going with
dispensary,
that. I get where you're going with that because
understand that, but
people are coming out hungry.
exactly.
Y'all are terrible.
People
They probably sell out in like 5
Hey,
minutes.
that was a smart idea though.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
So to
It made a
answer
big
your
So
question,
I should go just buy a rack of needles from Rite
made
Aid
an
and sell them
executive
outside the crack
decision.
house.
See, now you're taking it too far. See, that's totally different.
You get a pack of 10 for $3.
It's legal in the state of Colorado
Okay.
to sell in a dispensary.
Okay.
But
If you think it was a good idea, that's cool. Now, when your daughter grows up and is selling Girl
is
Scout cookies at the
ingenious.
weed house, don't be the father.
First of all, it's
running
not
down the street.
it is not the
get
weed
your daughter.
house.
Hey, Janelle,
It's
get
not
over here.
it is not
Hey,
the weed
Don't be
house.
selling cookies over there.
Don't be that dad.
All I'm saying, okay, listen. When she comes back and she sells 400 boxes, and we get if we win a trip to like Disneyland or something like that for free, all right, you not going.
No, absolutely not.
And next.
All right, moving on. We had all right, listen. So you know how they say snitches get stitches, right?
Fuck dog.
In this case, a snitch got jail time.
Like they should.
All right. So Anthony Rackley has been a fugitive
Did you
for
just
the
tell his whole name?
Yes. He's in jail.
Snitch.
Anthony Rackley,
Okay.
who's been a fugitive for the last 33 years. Right? He left the state of Maryland. He fled the state of Maryland and lived in Oklahoma. He was caught because he was serving as a paid fundraiser for a local Lions club, and another member of a competitive Lions club was extorting him because he knew who he was. So he told the police.
Smart idea.
He told the police, "This man is extorting me," and he had
And he's
information.
and he's a
Dummy.
fugitive.
right.
Dummy.
Ain't y'all been looking for him? That's what he said.
So after running a background check, prosecutors found out they didn't charge the man who was extorting him, but they brought Anthony Rackley back
he
to
still got
Maryland
his money.
State Penitentiary.
Man, that's petty, yo. That's petty. Oh,
He
you don't
still
want to
got
pay me
his
my
money
money?
and he locked up.
So he snitched and got time for it.
That's what's up.
Who can I run to?
So snitches don't get stitches these days. Snitches
So
go to
whatever
jail.
happened to why he couldn't make it, yo? Like I feel like all fugitives like should be like Wesley Snipes. Like they make it, yo. Wesley made it.
Wesley was a fugitive?
In the movie The Fugitive, dummy.
It was Harrison Ford.
And then part 2 was Wesley Snipes. Not the what's it called? The Fugitive 2? Whatever it was called.
In the original Fugitive, Harrison Ford was a fugitive, but he was found not guilty.
All right, and then
because
Wesley
he found
Snipes-
a man with one arm.
Wesley Snipes was on the plane and the
It was
dude tried
called
to kill
U.S.
him.
Marshal. Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. It's the same. It's part
It-
2 though.
It's not
We're
part
talking-
No,
two.
it's not part 2.
It is part 2.
It
No,
is
it's
not.
U.S.
not
Marshals
part
are part
two.
2 to The Fugitive.
No, it's not.
Who was chasing him in
Wrap it up.
Fugitive?
Wrap it up.
Who
Wrap it
was
up.
chasing
Tommy
the
Lee Jones.
fugitive?
Exactly.
Okay.
So
Thank
the
you.
same guys in the same movie.
It's
means
the
part
same
two.
premise. It's with the same people, just a different fugitive.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all are crazy. Yo.
Just because you made it up in your head
Silly.
doesn't mean it's true.
Whatever.
They're all
I got news
rowdy
for you
over
watching from
anything.
LA because I was told we
Angry.
live 2 weeks ago. Basketball Wives Los Angeles came back. Not that I watched, but I looked it up,
Shit.
and they got a whole new cast. And it's actually some wives on this one.
So there's actually Basketball Wives this time.
Yeah. Hey Sherman, can you bring up the cast of Basketball Wives for me, so that they can see at home the lovely ladies in the picture? That's your cast.
Who's a wife besides Doug
Okay,
Christie's
I'm gonna
wife?
tell
Who's a
you.
wife?
Calm down. Jackie is the wife of Doug Christie,
Her
retired.
old ass.
We have Jason Maxill's wife, Malaysia Maxill. Jason Maxill is a power forward. Also on there, you have what's my Drea, who's dating Orlando Scandrick, cornerback for the Cowboys. You
So
have
he's-
British, who was dating a foreign NBA. Well, he's not an NBA player, but a foreign basketball player. He's from Turkey. And it's another wife on there.
Hey, look, I must say.
Oh yeah, Gennaro Pargo's wife is up there.
Drea's like see-through part is the perfect position.
Okay, and then I'm gonna tell you on the first episode of the show, Drea was asked was she a hoe, and it bothered her, rubbed her the wrong way.
Yes.
And she felt some type of way. On the last episode, they had a tea party where a lot of mud was slung. So tune in to Basketball Wives every week, LA. And we're gonna go right from this. So look, a new segment on the show is called the Dummy of the Week. And this week we have our first candidate for Dummy of the Week. And it is going to go to NBA point guard of the New York Knicks, Raymond Felton. Sherman, let's show Raymond Felton for those at home who don't know what Raymond Felton looks like. He plays for the Knicks, which was a dummy move right there, playing for the Knicks. Hey,
Time out.
what happened to his
Yo.
picture? That must be his jail picture. That must be his jail picture.
He's not a dummy, son. You
But-
can't call him a dummy.
You play for the Knicks, you're dumb.
We didn't pay for the
So
picture.
First of all, you came to play with Melo, who you know you're not going to get the ball from. That was dumb. So Raymond Felton threatened his fiance with a gun that wasn't registered. She told on him early in the day he was allowed to still go play the game, which they lost, which makes it even a bigger dummy. You lost the game right before you got to turn yourself into jail on a game winner by Dirk Nowitzki. He turned himself in early Tuesday morning at 12:40. He was released on $25,000 bail. He's out, and he's probably going to play tomorrow against the LeBron. So which is his second dummy
he's
move.
gonna lose again.
Because you come out of jail to then play against LeBron.
He's
In
gonna
other news,
lose.
LeBron, who has a broken nose thanks to Serge Ibaka, will probably be playing in the mask. And that is the mask LeBron possibly could be playing in. That is the main man.
Hey, Kite
Batman.
Doyle. Ah, you want to steal the ball?
So you want to take the ball from LeBron? The Heat
No one cared who I was until I put on the
mask. I don't have any assist this season.
Dwayne, you don't want to dunk the ball in fast breaks, huh?
And the mask still won't hide my hairline.
Shout out to LeBron with the Bane mask on this week. Hopefully we get to see that.
So correct.
He has a broken nose. So dummy of the week this week will be Raymond Felton. If you this week you find anybody that did something dumb, they don't have to be a celebrity. Send it to us on our Instagram or Twitter at DumbFreshRadio. That is DumbFreshRadio on Instagram and Twitter. Use the hashtag DumbFreshRadio. Dummy of the week. That's how I feel this week.
Hold on. Speaking of that, can I get my dummy of the week?
You have a dummy of the week?
Yes.
Tell me your dummy of the week, Slick Dom OG.
Ray Rice.
That was last week's dummy
That
of the
was
week.
so last
I just
week.
seen the footage.
You
this
just
week
seen it?
again.
Where you been last week?
No, it was just like
Ray Rice was our
like-
dummy of the week last year.
drop
Shout
it.
out to people named Ray this week. If your name is Lex Week, Ray, just stay in the house. Don't be the dummy
Hey,
of the week.
hold. My
next week.
stepdad's name is Ray. He's a cool guy.
Is
If
he?
he beats up your mother this week, let us know.
No, never,
Okay.
ever. Don't even wish that evil on my family.
Okay.
Ooh,
Until you do right by me, everything
serious
just
just
real
now.
quick.
It got real serious.
serious just
That's
now.
already.
Well, it's around that time. We're going to go to break. DJ J is going to do what he does, hopefully, this week. Because people told me last week he ain't really do what he was supposed to do. Hold on, I got to go to my man. Kite Status, tell us about some new music real fast.
Oh, I just got swindled into that. But Schoolboy Q just dropped his album. Matter of fact, Schoolboy Q just dropped like 3 mixtapes.
He finally dropping the album, though?
Yeah,
I've been
yeah,
waiting on
yeah,
that.
Yeah, yeah. It's
I
called
was listening to it.
Oxymoron.
Yep.
I heard that joint rock. Who else just dropped something? Damo just dropped something.
I
That's
did.
gonna go wood.
Yep. Jay just dropped a new mixtape. And that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just was sent a picture of Raymond Felton at the New York Rucker in a shootout jersey. So, it's a pretty funny picture.
Wood
right there.
Harris.
We're gonna send that in. Yeah, it's Wood Harris from in the movie. But we're gonna above the room. We're gonna go to break with DJ J. When I come back, we got a special guest. The Baltimore Hawks basketball is back in Baltimore. We're gonna let them talk about that and tell you everything, all the information coming up. DJ J.
DJ J, youngest in charge.
Hershey got a thing for the nigga with that money. Hershey run game, so you better see it coming. Hershey changed her name, got us in trouble, now she running from her problem like a runner. Back, you know I'm coming for that money. Now that party, we gon' get it started. Too much money in my wallet, I can't even count it. Heard the bitch, she want that molly. Look what they done started, told her ride me like a harlot. Fuck it, her Ducati, Kawasaki. She been watching since she heard my song drop. Working fighting, call her butter, cause she popcorn pop. Silverado hard like a rock, that go silent. All my nigga hard from the block, mad store robbing. Terry Poker on the TV, with your mad news. For them niggas who wanna be me. One of me and one of you. Let that hoe stay for the weekend, whatever she wanna do. Now her friend wanna sleep in. And that cool, longer we got room. I need like 2 cups. No prune, they heard I got juice. How can I lose if everybody against you? Pass the tech, cause I cheat when I need it. I was working home police, relationship with all my teeth. I heard they leasing, all them cars, they be driving hard for no reason. All my ball, they on fight, and if the boss retire, everybody unemployed. From no nigga, girl saying she a gold digger. Hey, thing for the nigga with that money. Hershey run game, so you better see it coming. Hershey changed her name, got us in trouble, now she running from her problem like a runner. Back, you know I'm coming for that money. Let's have a party. I got bitches, I got loot. Let's have a party. I got weed, I got swamp. Let's have a party. Money for the bitch. Oh, let's have a party. Invitation, come and kick.
Hand hit records on my demo. Did y'all boys not get the memo? I do not stay at the Intercontinental. And anything I got is not a rental. I own that motherfucker, figured out the shit is simple. My stock been going up like a crescendo. A bunch of hands from the fakes. But nigga, I do not wanna be friends though. I tell y'all motherfuckers, man, this shit is not a love song. This a fucking stripper on a mink rug song. This a fucking boys forever hold a grudge song. Pop some fucking champagne in the tub song. Nigga, just because song.
In the hood, you earn your stripes. Like Olympics got gold medal. But none of that mean nothing to me. I'm celebrating with my family. Nigga, what trapping the Grammy? I want a Grammy. Yo, nigga, what trapping the Grammy? I want a Grammy. In the hood, you earn your stripes. Like Olympics got gold medal. But none of that mean nothing to me. I'm celebrating with my family. Nigga, what trapping the Grammy? I want a Grammy. Yo, nigga, what trapping the Grammy? I want a Grammy. J's, they callin' my phone, they time my line. Labels, they callin' my phone, I don't wanna sign. They sayin' we made our own $1 billion. At the top right now, I wanna order up $1 million ballers. We came from jigging and Impala to smashing them models. We independent, we don't need none of your major dollars.
Flipping and whipping and spinning the dope, I'm hitting the dope. I rip it and package, I'm shipping the dope. One off for the dope, I'm killing that hoe. I'm picking the trip to bar.
Clap for a nigga with his rapping ass. Blow a stack for your niggas with your trapping ass. Clap for a nigga with his rapping ass. Blow a stack for your niggas with your trapping ass. Clap for a nigga with his rapping ass. Clap for a nigga with his rapping ass. Clap for a nigga with his rapping ass. Blow a stack for your niggas with your trapping ass. Clap for a nigga with his rapping ass. Blow a stack for your niggas with your trapping ass. Clap for a nigga with his rapping ass. Blow a stack for your niggas with your trapping ass. Time for. Time for. Time for.
I like smoking weed, I like getting fly. I like having sex, I like girls who ride. I like my cup full, I like turning up. And I like brand new shit, so this is what I love. I like that money, baby. Money, baby, money, baby, yeah. Money, baby. Money, baby, money, baby, yeah. Money, baby. Money, baby, money, baby, yeah. That is shit I like, yeah. I like taking niggas hoes, but I stopped doing that. Cause once I hit her with that dick, she don't know how to act. Blowing up a nigga phone, can you please fall back? Hey, Lord, just leave me alone, I ain't got time for that. I like a weed, I like that bitches that can roll it up. And a rider that's gon' hold me down no matter what. Sipping good, so please don't worry about what's in my cup. And she on them drugs, so yeah, you know she down to fuck. It's going down, it's going down, it's going down. Little bit. I'm on to stay 100, can you counterfeit? You ain't in my crew if you ain't tryna get rich. I'm a dick cut down, that she love that shit. Yeah, I like smoking weed, I like getting fly. I like having sex, I like girls who ride. I like my cup full, I like turning up. And I like brand new shit, so this is what I love. I like that money, baby. Money, baby, money, baby, yeah. Money, baby. Money, baby, money, baby, yeah. Money, baby, money, baby, yeah.
What's up? We're back. DJ J was working out right there for a quick second. Hopefully you got up and you worked out. So I got to sit with me, the CEO and owner of the Baltimore Hawks basketball team that's coming back to Baltimore one time for my city, 410-443. We got basketball back. So I'm going to tell them about it. What's your name?
Oh, yeah. Baltimore definitely brought basketball back to Baltimore. My name is Gregory Brown. I'm more known for my name, Pady, back home.
Okay.
Our goal was more so to bring basketball back, to help out. We got a lot of talent back home. And,
absolutely.
And I think it was a power move to actually bring Baltimore basketball back.
When I seen it, I don't know. I know you. As soon as I saw it on Twitter, I jumped on. I was like, what? That's basketball back. I was definitely like, yeah, I got to get them on the show and let everybody know. I mean, in our city, just from the city to Baltimore County, just alone, I've encountered some of the best basketball players. Prior saying, I mean, you got Melo in the league. You got Will Barton in the league. You got so much. You got Kim English from Randallstown. You got CJ Fair showing off at Syracuse. I mean, there's so many people, man. There's too many people to name. But that's why Baltimore's better than PG and DC. Because we send ballers to the league.
I want everybody to know he only named 4. And I'm waiting for him to keep
so many. How many more you be saying?
So many.
How many more you need?
How many more you need? That's actually doing something in the league.
4 is a few. So many is 6 or more.
I just named you ones right now that
First
everybody
of all,
gonna know. I can keep going.
The interview is not about.
Thank you.
The interview is not about PG County versus Baltimore.
Josh Boone that y'all claim.
First of all, Josh Boone is from Carroll County, which is like 2 minutes outside of Baltimore.
No, it's not. It's way further than Carroll County.
Come on, son. Joe Forte, Keith Bogus, Keith Durant, Adrian Branch, top 10 scorer in NBA history. Adrian Branch never made it?
I'm talking about Joe Forte. Never made it.
What do you mean?
Never made it. Thank you. Keep going. Keep going.
Where's Will Barton right now?
Hooping.
Portland.
Just had a dunk on top 10 Sports Center.
For who?
Portland.
Trail Blazers.
Come back. 7th man off the bench. Next.
Do your research.
Kim English with Detroit.
Do your research.
Melo All-Star.
Like I said before, I will give y'all Sam
All right,
Cassell.
Okay, you have Durant, who's from Seat Pleasant.
Rudy
Gay. Rudy Gay, Archbishop Spalding.
How
many more you want? Western Tech, too.
Oh my! I'm asking Mr. DumbFresh. Mr. DumbFresh don't know. He don't know.
What else you want?
He don't know what.
First of all, and I got the best player in the NBA right now. That stands for at least 6. Period. Hands down. Kevin Durant.
He's not the best player in the league.
I don't know if anybody else heard the
He's
silence.
not the best player in the league.
Anyway, we're not.
I will get into that with them later.
We're not talking about
LeBron and KD.
We're here for the interview. So
LeBron from Baltimore too, though. You just don't know it.
So what I did want to ask you guys was, so you're bringing it back to the Baltimore area, and what league will you guys be playing in?
The league will be actually played. Will be playing in the ABA. So that's the American Basketball League, which I'm quite sure you guys know. That was the old NBA before they merged over. They bought the league back in '99. And like I said, I played in it myself before going over in Argentina, and it helped me out a lot.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
So you played overseas?
Yes.
With them international women, like,
oh, man.
Just take me with you next
comment.
time. All right. Just take me with you.
So, I mean, like I said, it's great for the city. I got a lot of people behind us, supporting us a lot. The news channels back home jumped right over top of it as soon as they heard about it. I have a lot of coaches, especially Coach Tree at Lake Clifton. He helping me out a lot with that. Under Armour, got a guy there helping me out. Hopefully we can get that deal with Under Armour.
Shout out to Under Armour. I used to work there.
Shoot you guys some gay up here,
That's right.
But other than that, I got a lot of people that's backing me. My brother, Quentin Harper. I got my cousins, Tavin and Tamar, and
you got DumbFreshRadio now.
Terrell, so we definitely got DumbFreshRadio.
Absolutely.
I definitely appreciate
100%.
inviting us on.
Right.
Cleveland Melvin, let's not forget about him.
Oh, okay.
That's my little cousin. He played at DePaul. He will be entering the draft this year. So that's another guy from Baltimore.
Look at you.
Oh, man. We want to get to this conversation.
So listen, hold on. I want to tell our listeners, because it might be somebody sitting on the couch right now or about to put up some shots in the gym that's like, yo, it's a team. I saw you got trials coming, so give them the date and the location for the trials.
Date is March the 22nd.
Y'all speak up into
about
the
3
microphone.
weeks. March the 22nd, the trials will be held at the Leadership Academy Gym in Lansdowne, Maryland. All the registration information and everything is on the website, www.baltimorehawks.com.
So that's baltimorehawks.com, www.baltimorehawks.com. We will have it up on the DumbFreshRadio Instagram and Twitter. The trials March 22nd, you said.
March 22nd.
So y'all got a couple more weeks to get right.
Yeah, we look
Damo, you hoop right, L? You said you was going out there?
I'm gonna do a little something. So
Okay.
I might bring my little brother though. He ain't league ready, but he only in the 9th grade. You feel me? So he can get some training. You feel me?
So I mean, yeah, right now on Instagram or Twitter, tag somebody that you think can hoop. Everybody think they can hoop. Tag one of them people and tell them go out there and really try out. See if everybody can play outside, but it's different playing under the whistle.
It's a big difference.
Big difference playing under the whistle.
With that ABA league, a lot of people gonna take it for granted.
Okay.
What you gotta think about is a lot of people out here that's still trying to make it.
Absolutely.
Everybody can't make the NBA.
They don't. Only 60 people go every year.
So trust me,
64 people.
There was a lot of people that's playing in this league, and when I first went, I thought it was just the ABA.
Right.
No, it's a lot.
I felt that way playing semi-pro football.
Oh yeah.
That a lot of people that play semi-pro football is guys that were in the league that left out of it.
I ain't played no semi-pro football.
You saw the plug.
Look me up.
Look me up.
Look me up.
But we definitely got, we got some stuff coming up. Our preseason will be held over in Spain. So that's a plus. We trying to get some people signed right away.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
It's more
Get
so
your passports ready.
What's playing for Big
All right,
Red?
so your coaching staff. Who's on your coaching staff?
Coaching staff as of right now, we ain't hiring nobody. You know, we're trying to find someone for the right fit. You know, if anything, I do it myself.
Right.
But you know, I do have a couple interviews coming up this week as well.
So coaches, if you're interested in coaching, hit up www.baltimorehawks.com.
Yeah, exactly. We definitely need.
Have y'all handed out water boy and towel positions yet?
I mean, no. The only thing we got available right now is that would be like the mascot, but we gave that to my cousin Terrell.
I was about to get you a mascot. Yo, I had you. Dom OG right there.
You got the perfect energy. Why don't you do it? Matter of fact, you ahead of Team Laundry. That's what you doing.
No, but
my mother don't let me wash during the week. My mother don't let me wash.
We is looking for some towel boys and water boys.
I got you. Because you definitely should have like some handicap type people, you know, to bring it the handicap kids to do that for you. So I mean, and what's the dude that clean up the court after somebody foul and they fall? They clean up the sweat.
That'll be me with the whistle.
So you a referee type? That's crazy. So I think I asked you, but so you guys haven't locked in your home gym yet?
We haven't. You know, we locked in one, which would be like the Baltimore Arena.
Wow.
But we trying to actually move it. You know, it's not locked in official, but it's
the Baltimore Arena would be a major move,
The
and just know I would get season tickets. I would be y'all version of Spike Lee.
Oh, definitely.
Or Rick Ross, courtside every game.
I mean, my man over here, Greg, got the glasses on, so
he got me Spike. Okay,
Spike,
I'll be Rick Ross, and I'm gonna come all chained up with the glasses on.
But like, we trying to find something smaller. So you know,
smaller,
I have, special shout out to my mother, Michonne.
Okay.
Josh Shelby mother.
Josh Shelby mother. Okay.
You know,
somebody else we got in the league.
I'm just waiting. Get them all out. Because when I go through my list, I don't want no questions.
She helping me out. You know, she trying to get us Towson Old Arena. So we can get that. That'll be much better. You know, especially with the, you know, trying to get a lot of people out there for our support. Right. So you know, I definitely appreciate this once again. You know, you guys are inviting us on the show.
Absolutely. I'm gonna bring you back after the tryouts, and we got how many people you bring on the team? 12 or 13?
We gonna go with 12.
12.
We gonna go with 12. So
we gonna try to fit all 12 people in here.
No favoritism. We just need the best 12 to come
best
out
12.
To the trial,
Where'd you play college ball at, Greg?
I went to Anne Arundel Community.
Okay,
all right.
AACC, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
A square, C square. Any a-hole can
sound
come.
like an Anne Arundel County type guy.
But I mean,
definitely not from there.
I signed with an agent, so it messed up my eligibility. You know, I thought I was the man. You know, I was.
But you went overseas. I mean, you went overseas, so you did your thing, man. So, and overseas play is very competitive. So I mean,
it's a blessing.
Yeah. Right. I feel like like I said, especially like you said, for your situations and that little situation you went through, you'll be able to help a lot of people. Because I mean, a lot of people, growing up, and you see the guys that come out of high school or the small schools, the LeBrons, those type, the Garnetts and people, but you never hear about like the Lenny Cooks and the guys that had the talent, but like you said, sometimes talking to the wrong people, taking money, signing with an agent early that didn't make it. So I mean, I think it's good, especially for our young listeners, to hear that and understand that when you go to school, to go about it the right way.
Yeah, definitely. Degree is everything.
A degree is definitely everything. Because after basketball, you need something.
Special shout out to my brother over here. He will be graduating from Morgan State.
Okay, Morgan State in Baltimore. That people come from all over the world to come to for the engineering program.
Jesus.
What college people come to in PG again?
In PG?
Yeah.
How about they come to the University of Maryland, #1 business program in the nation?
That's college, fuck. I don't think that's
tier law school.
I don't think that's Prince George's County. I don't think that's
University of Maryland's not in Prince George's County.
You tell me.
It is, sir. Okay. It's in College Park, Maryland.
I'll shout them out because they was number 10.
Let's go.
In the top party schools.
Juan
West
was
Virginia
one of the
was
best
number
there as well.
And where he was from?
Tell him again, Sean.
Baltimore.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you that.
East Baltimore. That.
All right. All right.
Hold on. Who played for Maryland now?
Nick
Faust.
Yeah,
City, community, college, high school, Baltimore.
Okay.
Thank you. He started as a freshman.
You done?
No,
right.
I'm not.
Now I'm not to run down the list. Tyler Thornton plays for Duke currently
right
now.
Because I like
Thomas Robinson plays for the Portland Trailblazers from the area right now. How about I just throw it back in the day with Grant Hill playing?
Oh, let's not go back in the day. We
got.
let's
Oh my gosh, are we gonna really go back in the day, yo?
He just retired.
Reginald F. Lewis.
So we gonna talk.
Like, come on.
Hey, it's funny.
He's got a museum.
It's funny. It's funny you mentioned the University of Maryland 2002 national championship team because I remember their starting point guard was Steve Blake, who was right here from PG County.
Okay.
Did you remember that?
You take Juan Dixon away, they ain't the national.
Right.
champions.
Who hit the game winner? Juan Dixon.
Correction. You take Chris Wilcox and Lonnie Baxter away. They don't win the national championship. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna keep going. Delonte West, Michael Sweetney, Eddie Batson.
None of those guys are playing though. Delonte West was riding around with guns in Baltimore.
Guys. Lonnie was actually from Anne Arundel County.
Which is closer to Baltimore.
Wait a minute.
So we adopt him.
A second ago, he was not claiming Anne Arundel County.
Time out. We the Baltimore delegation team.
He went to Spalding, yo.
Time out. And Delonte West has an NBA
Spalding.
title. How many people did y'all name from B-More have an NBA title?
Sam Cassell.
Oh, now y'all want Sam Cassell.
Now you want Sam Cassell with the dumb ball. Yo, the dumb ball says
Oh, now you want
prospect
Sam
for the
Cassell.
league.
Get out of here, man.
Joey Dorsey,
Stop
dumb
it.
ball.
Muggsy Bogues.
Big shout out to Sam because he had assistant coach for the Wizards.
For the Wizards. I give you that. I said that. I gave
Hold
you
on.
Sam Cassell. You didn't even say that.
Shout out to Randallstown High School, even though I went to Milford, but the only county school with 3 straight championships.
No, they do not have 3 straight.
They do have 3 straight
They
state
lost
championships.
last year.
They Clifton.
No, Randallstown from O with Levi Stoops. I can tell you the whole team because they used to beat Milford.
Last
no,
year,
they won 3 straight.
4A state champion was Eleanor Roosevelt High School.
Okay.
I wonder what county they were in.
But Randallstown still has 3 straight. Nobody was beating Lake Clifton from DC.
Listen,
nobody.
And what year? What
In the
decade?
last couple years.
In what year? What decade?
What school did? Hold on.
Last
When
year,
you,
if you
Greg,
talk
now
about
hold on. I'm gonna tell my
Hold on.
listeners. Greg, be honest. When you called me and said, "Yo, Akil played for the team out in DC," where did Akil come from?
He played. Wait a minute, time out. He still plays for a team in Baltimore. He plays for Princeton today. That's not in BG County.
Oh no.
No, he was. He was.
He left Patterson and
he's
went to
actually in the
Princeton
D
Day.
League right now, but he came from Baltimore to that school
No,
you were
I
talking
gave
about
you.
in
I
DC.
gave you. I never said there's anything wrong with Kill Call, but he's in the league. Did you just say
He's
that
on his
to
way
me?
to the league.
He's
He's in the D League right now.
Guys, wrap it up because the most 2 guys that are arguing don't even run ball.
That hurt.
Who did you start for again?
Time out.
Oh,
I play football.
Damo.
That's everybody's excuse. I played football.
And he checked out.
For who?
Anytime you want to lace your sneakers
Can you
up,
Google?
brother.
Can you
Yeah,
Google yourself right now? Show me yourself.
We can play 2-on-2. Me and Damo Rashati.
What's up?
Done.
Up to what? Football?
What's up?
Done.
We go on the street right now.
Basketball.
Howard University. We'll talk about that. So Howard University across the street. I got cleats in the trunk. I always got.
We
them.
could really run this 3-on-3 because I don't feel like neither one of y'all Jay is better than mine.
Yo, I'm gonna get my big ring.
Yo, how you got cleats in the trunk and you caught the bus here? Yo, stop fronting to be on air.
First of all, your mother gave me a ride, so I got cleats in her car. But
she gave you that 250.
Hey, just let it be. I'm just letting it be known, right? You see how quick Baltimore turned on Baltimore, though, right?
They not from Baltimore.
I'm not from Baltimore.
Oh,
from
I still love
Arundel,
them.
Montgomery.
Oh, so now Anne Arundel is not a part of Baltimore.
Baltimore is
Baltimore is Baltimore. Baltimore,
Like,
we don't
when
even
you're from
claim
Baltimore,
Maryland.
we're
Listen.
not considered in the DMV.
Anne Arundel County is where you go when you get kicked out your school
Ravens
district.
won,
That's
not
where
the
you
Maryland
go.
Ravens. And guess what the name of the team is called? The Baltimore Hawks. They could have
Okay.
said Maryland, but they didn't. They said Baltimore. Thank you. End of discussion.
Oh my goodness. All right. Anyway,
Anybody from Baltimore will go out and see
Man,
plays.
technically Baltimore is
I
part.
promise you there will be a healthy number of members from the PG County.
I'm going to the
represented
Trouts.
on the
March
Baltimore Hawks
22nd
team.
with the Dumb Fresh Radio Show. We'll be there.
promise you.
We'll be covering it. Well, I'm checking off names. I'm gonna tell you like, Coach, I ain't feeling him. Nope. So once the lineup is done and we make the final cuts live on air, hopefully we can get that exclusive. I'm trying to put my bid in now. We can get the exclusive roster info and drop it live on the air.
You got that.
After there you go. You said it so. So the roster will be dropped live for those of you upcoming people that think you can hoop. And you want to find out if you've been cut or not. It's not like high school. You got to go in the gym. You got to pay attention to the show.
Man, we tell you right
Right,
on
we're
live.
gonna tell you on live.
on the air.
I'm counting off names like it's the draft and the first.
If you ain't make it, go kick rocks.
Power
Get better.
forward chosen to the Baltimore Hawks will be. It's gonna be dudes at home with their family, like hold hands like draft day.
We're gonna be in the green room.
Right, we're going to the green room. But I gotta ask y'all a serious question though, because this is, I mean, basketball and football covering this. Now, I mean, y'all, everybody's played like you said. So I mean, we just had an openly gay player in the NBA, and we've got an openly gay player about to play in the NFL. Do you feel in your time that you played, would that have affected you, or would you have kid?
Me personally, I know what I am.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't infectious.
Okay.
You know, like, don't get me wrong. I done been around a couple, faggots. If that's what you want to say.
Right.
You know, I done been around a couple of them, but it's like I speak high and by. I know what I am.
Right.
And I know what I do. You see what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So like, for a guy to be on my team, like Jason Collins, he can play.
Right.
I'd take him any day because he play his role.
Do you feel as though would you rather know or just not know, or it just didn't matter?
It really wouldn't matter to me.
Okay, that's
it
good.
Really wouldn't matter.
Also in sports,
now,
right now,
either way, he's gonna
football
dunk
is
on you.
different.
He
Football
probably
is
would
different.
dunk on me.
I mean, you can ask him about the football because you bending over a lot and all that.
Oh
kind of stuff.
man, that's crazy.
You
Come
can
on.
ask him more so that.
But I mean, I feel like also a hotbed issue that's going on right now. I think the NFL is passing a penalty that if you say the N-word and the referee hears it on the field, it'll be a 15-yard penalty. And when I looked at the numbers, 70% of the NFL was black. And I feel like the N-word is a word, I guess, adopted now by black people that we use freely. So I feel like if 70% of your workforce is the color of the word, supposedly, how can you then take that out the game? Like, I mean, I know playing ball, and even from like rec leagues in high school, like they had like the F-bomb rule. Like, you know, if you drop the F word, the ref might tell you like, hey, number 7.
Here's the thing though, if you're going to eliminate the N-word, why stop there? I mean, yes, it's a derogatory statement. Okay. You mean towards a race. Right, but how many other slangs, terms,
and that's what I feel like we're getting into the freedom of speech when we say
another
person. If we take out the N word, you got to take out the B word. When you take out the B word, you got to take out the F word. It's so many words.
But the rules are so different now. It's like in both sports, football, basketball. It's like
it's
like
gotten
football.
Soft, to be honest with you,
I think in this generation, not
totally
you know,
soft now.
I think this generation has become watered down, and we're so afraid of bullying. I guess in America. You know what I mean? Like I said, even like for all of us, we're 20s, growing up in high school, you talked about people. You know, you joke, you Jones, whatever you call it, packing, the dozens. And now it's like if a kid hears that and they run into the office, it's bullying. And, you know, you're getting suspended. It could be a criminal charge.
Oh, yeah, it's way different.
It's way
I talked
different.
to my high school coach a lot. You know, and back then when I was in high school, you know, he can get in your face, he can mush you, he can push you.
Absolutely.
It's not going to be nothing.
But I mean, I feel like for some of us, you know, being black men especially, you needed that. Because some people didn't have that father at home.
Exactly. Your coach was your father.
Your coach was your father. So grabbing you or telling you, like, boy, go to class, it worked. Rather than your mother just saying, go to class. But when your coach grabbed you in the locker room,
you ain't got no ride home,
or choked you up. You know what I mean? We might not say that we got choked up, but we know we got choked up or grabbed up. And nowadays, when you do that, it's abuse. And, you know, coaches can't do that.
Because I know back then, you know, if I, my mother, you know, I grew up in a household with my mother and my grandmother, you know, and it's like, we grew up, you know, we wasn't soft. You know, we grew up, they kept us in sports and they you know, supported us. To this day, you know, I lost my grandmother a couple months ago.
Rest in peace.
But, you know, my mother to this day still support me. You know, whatever I do, she support us. Very supportive.
Because I know when I was younger, we talk about bullying and stuff, you know what I mean? And kids, in some situation, is taking kids to the limit where they've committed suicide and stuff. But in my life growing up, bullying was a part of life, you know?
Right.
Like, for example, when I came home and I got in a fight, my mom, the first thing she wouldn't ask me why I'm in trouble. She asked me, did you win?
Right.
You know, I got in trouble.
That's how it is. And if I know down south,
you know, if I didn't win or if I didn't fight back. Right. So
I was like that with my brothers. It was like if he fought and they would look at me like, did you jump in it? Did you know, help your brother?
Man,
you know
I'm not gonna get to that.
Yeah, you can't be. You know,
I couldn't fight my little brother. He always went and told on me.
But I mean, I thought, you know, my older brother always would tell me when he's ready to be a man. And then I felt like it, and he beat me up. And I was like, oh, maybe I'm not ready. But you know what I mean? I think, like I said, I just felt like with what's going on in sports, what are we setting the example for the next group and generation of those? You know what I mean? I look at this with the Baltimore Hawks as a good platform to be role models in the community, especially in Baltimore, because at one point, I mean, we had pretty much a murder a day. You know what I mean? And there's a lack of, you know, role models to young black men, not just segregating, but I mean, when you look at the numbers, 45% of black males in my city don't even graduate high school.
Right.
And over 70% are double to be suspended to their white counterparts. So I feel like now with the Baltimore Hawks, it gives kids to not just sit at home and say, oh my gosh, I want to be like LeBron. It's going to be, oh my gosh, I can be like John Doe, who plays for the Baltimore Hawks, who's right down the street.
We actually be going down to the Baltimore City Public Schools soon. You know, we going to get in the mix of going back to the schools, you know, and especially helping out the ones that don't have good academics. Right. I think that's very important.
Right.
Only because
it's crazy how the world works. So we had that discussion amongst us on the show about going back to high schools and trying to talk and set up assemblies and let them know, like, your dreams can come true and things you want to do. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was always told you should be on the radio. You get your own show. And I'm sitting here, and I'm a person that had no formal training in this. I didn't go to Maryland like Scott Van Pelt, like he's on ESPN. I didn't, you know what I mean? I didn't go to broadcast into Maryland, but I'm here. You know what I mean? And you guys are here, like you said. You know, you had a situation where you had to play overseas, but now you're on a basketball team. So sometimes you got to get knocked down to get up to actually enjoy the prize once you get there. So I'm glad you guys came. I'm glad you guys are doing this.
You got to be willing to grind as well.
You got to be willing to grind.
Nothing don't come easy. Nothing. You know, nothing is easy.
If it was easy, you wouldn't appreciate it. So, I mean, we're going to get out of here. So, like I said, again, check out www.baltimorehawks.com for all info. The Trouts, March 22nd. What's the gym again?
Leadership Academy.
Leadership Academy. All the info will be up. Check out the DumbFresh Radio page on Instagram and Twitter.
Make sure y'all follow the Baltimore Hawks at Baltimore Hawks.
As it is on the ticker. We got it going across the ticker. They've been able to
Facebook,
see it all night.
Instagram and Twitter at Baltimore Hawks.
Oh, let me ask you though, why Hawk though? Because I'm just asked on the ride over here. I was thinking.
Home of the birds, baby.
I said, yeah. I said, Baltimore got all birds, Oriole, Ravens, and now Hawks.
Bayhawks sound hotter, dog.
Where do you see Cardinals? What Cardinal Givens? The Bayhawks. Ain't that our lacrosse team? Or indoor soccer?
That's Maryland lacrosse.
It's
Maryland
still considered a bird.
It's a Hawk.
So,
Oh, okay.
You know, we kept it also home of the birds.
So I gotta ask the basketball players. You know what I mean? When heat of NBA season right now. Give me your Final Four in the NBA. If you had, Western Conference, Eastern Conference.
Eastern Conference. I had to go with Miami.
Okay. Smart choice.
Of course, and the Pacers.
In
the Western Conference, I had to go with OKC. I say the Clippers.
OKC and the Clippers.
No, my
go ahead, Jeff.
You know, I'm gonna go with the same for the East. You know, LeBron and then the Pacers.
Right.
And with the West, it's so up and down. So I'm a Chris Paul fan. I'm definitely gonna put the Clippers in there.
Okay.
Now OKC, I'm not gonna put them in there. Reason being, because I think Westbrook probably gonna end up getting hurt again.
Okay.
You know,
I think Westbrook will hold him back.
Even if he don't get hurt, it's gonna hold him back because it's a difference when he playing and when he not.
Right. Because KD get the ball.
Yeah. So,
but I'm going NBA Finals. Heat versus Houston right now. I'm calling it.
Oh, no.
Houston is gonna upset because James Harden will go crazy in the playoffs.
I go with the
he went
Spurs.
crazy last night. I think that duo. So I mean, we at 6:55. We gotta get out of here. So don't forget to follow the Baltimore Hawks at Baltimore Hawks on Instagram and Twitter. www.baltimorehawks.com. This time next week, y'all know where they be at.
6 to 7.
Stay fresh.
Thank you, Sean. Team Demolition. The fine print is E. Brown out when Cali is. And when you dealing with his crew, it's like, what do you expect from the set squad?